Hello Gemini, and welcome to your December 2019 Psychic Tarot forecast with myself, Mystic Sarah. Now, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified each and every time I pop a new video up. Also, if you want to join the Mystic Sarah Facebook page, please do. This month I'm running special offers every single day of the month of December, where you can take advantage of various different savings, big savings on lots of my different services. So whether that's readings, whether that's courses, whether that's learning, whether that is perhaps email readings, Skype readings, everything, even past life regression and soul readings is on that list. So please do that and please support me. I really do appreciate it. Right, so I'm going to carry on with what's going on for you astrologically first over the month. So just a quick overview. We do have a full moon in Gemini coming in on the 12th of December for you, and that's going to be great because it's in your sign. It's talking about relationships and partnerships and marriage, but also balancing those emotions. So you know, as well as being very optimistic about the future, balancing that with positivity as well. Okay, so bear in mind it is going to be your month because you do have that full moon. If you want to set your intentions, then the 12th is the date to do it. So think about what you would like to manifest over the next year perhaps, or the next few months, and use that full moon energy. It's going to be a strong one for you. We also have a new moon in Capricorn coming in, which is going to be great for home and stability and commitment and all those things. So it kind of goes in hand with looking at your marriage and partnership side of life, okay, and the romance side of life. So perhaps if you are looking for commitment, now is a great time to monopolise on that lovely new moon energy in Capricorn, and that's coming in on the 26th for you. So let's just have a quick look and see what the cards have to say for you. What kind of month lies ahead? Okay, decisions. This is what we have. Two of Wands. So this is about you changing direction potentially. Perhaps you are thinking about embarking on a new journey, going in a different direction. This could be to do with your work side of life, or maybe even it's relationships. Perhaps because we have two here, somebody else might come on the scene, or maybe if you're single, you might have two admirers coming forward for you this month. How exciting. Because it is, you know, we're looking at relationships with you over the course of this month. I do feel as though it's going to fall within the relationship and love zone. So there may be some interesting decisions coming up for you and interesting developments too. I'm going to go on with the next card here, which is the Ten of Wands. And we're talking about balancing. And this is saying to me that perhaps you're working too hard. Perhaps there is a little bit too much pressure upon you, and perhaps you need to have a look at ways of balancing that out. As you can see from the card, this guy here is struggling with a heavy load on his back and walking up the hill. Perhaps there's an easier way that he can lighten this load but still carry out those responsibilities. So think about perhaps reprioritising over the months to come. Okay, then we have the Page of Swords come up for you. Now, I always see this as, it can sometimes indicate a child, but I always see this as somebody acting in a very immature way, or somebody being very difficult. So I would say watch out for this person. Perhaps there is somebody that's perhaps not seeing, not behaving in the right way, or not behaving in a way that is mature to you. You might need a lot of patience with this one, but I just want to say keep an eye on who that could be. Right, your next card, which is a wonderful one, it is the Star. I love this card. It comes in the succession of the Tower and this talks about healing and repair and tranquility and rejuvenation over a difficult period. So it does look with this card that you're going to have some R&R, which is well needed over December. So take advantage of that, put yourself first and self-indulge a little bit. Okay, your next card is the Five of Wands, talking about perhaps a little bit of conflict. It may very well be a good idea to use some of this Gemini full moon activity to harmonise relationships. So it may also feel like you're caught in the middle of a situation, or things are coming at you from all directions. So if that is the case, a little bit of calm, learning a little bit of meditation, taking a deep breath and not necessarily getting involved in other people's drama might be the right course of action for you. Your next card is Death, and don't get afraid. It's not what it means or not what it implies here. We're talking about transformation and great change coming in for you. So perhaps something is leaving. It could actually be a bad habit. It could be a way of life. It could be you saying, right, I'm not putting up with that anymore. So it can be positive. And with this card always comes a new beginning, okay? So perhaps you will be looking at saying goodbye or ending certain things in your life, and these endings could actually be in your best interest. On with the next card, which is the Page of Pentacles. I will see this card as being news coming in that is related to work or finances or material things. So there is something on its way to you that has that kind of energy, that has that feel. Now this could even be a Christmas present, something unexpected that is more than what you were thinking you were going to get. Okay, on with your next one, which is the Ace of Swords, talking about new ideas. I love this card because it's almost like the precursor to starting perhaps a new business. I see it also as the writing card. So if you've been thinking about perhaps writing your first book or writing a book or writing your next book, this is the card that I always see for authors and budding authors. So get your creative juices flowing over the course of this month. And then finally we have the Fool. This talks about taking that all-important leap of faith into the future. So chances are the decisions that you're making by the end of the month and by the end of 2019 is actually taking you in a brand new direction. All possibilities are within this card. It's one of the most powerful cards within the tarot. So use that energy wisely and don't be afraid to take that jump. Don't be afraid to take that risk. Now is the right time for you. Okay, I'm going to have a look and see what initial is going to be standing out for you over the course of December. So I'm using my pendulum here, and I've got my pendulum cloth in front of me, and it wants to go in this direction. And my feeling here is we are circling around the initial D. So this could be a relative, it could be a new relationship, somebody of great importance that's going to have an important effect not only on your month ahead, but perhaps the months ahead for you. Okay, so have a lovely December, everybody, and have a lovely Christmas too, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye for now.